So here they are, the wide FOV lenses that should give the Pimax Crystal another probably 10 degrees horizontally. Now that sounds like a pretty nice improvement, which should put it into the index category, or should it make it a bit wider than the valve index, which would be nice. So right now this is around 102 or 103 degrees horizontally and vertically. And I have just checked that out again here and just did the test HMD again. And yes, it is really like that. Yes, so in this video, I'm going to put them in, and also I will also later check, can we still use the Hans VR inserts with the wide FOV lenses? Going to check everything out for you. So absolutely stay tuned, watch the whole video, because all of this goodness is coming up. Glad that you're back on the channel. My name is Sebastian, and if you are excited about VR, Crystal, Quest 3, all the good stuff, then absolutely subscribe to this channel and click on the bell button so that you don't miss anything. And now let's directly get into it. Here they are, the wide FOV lenses. So they're supposed to give you 10 degrees more FOV horizontally, and we're going to check that out together. I can already tell here that they are thicker. They're definitely thicker than the 35 PBD lenses, also made here from glass, and we're going to compare them. All right, so now let us put them into the Pimax Crystal. So first of all, we have to get rid of the old ones. That is really simple. Let's unscrew this. Here it is. And this is the 35 PBD lenses. And here on the right, the big FOV lenses. So you can tell thicker. On the right, thicker. On the left, not as thick. Okay, let's put in the new one, the white one, and on the right also let's get rid of the old one, and this is the new one. So as you can tell, I've sped this up a bit, and now put the facial interface back, and that's it. So simple. So now let's directly get into the testing. All right, and here I am, and yes, indeed, the FOV is bigger now. Haha. The horizontal, at least, for sure. Hmm. But it is definitely like not like wow. Now it is suddenly Pimax 8KX style, but it is wider now, but only horizontal, I would say. Vertically, not at all. Probably the same or so, I would say. Horizontally, it is better though. So let's measure that now. And the moment of truth. Let's check out the horizontal first. And as always, we're using Test HMD, since I'm using that for all the headsets. And that should be very comparable then. All right, 80 degrees, 90, 100, 110, good, 112. And 112 was the last thing I could see on both sides. So horizontally it is 112, which is nice, more than the index. The index is around 108 if you max it out. So 112 degrees horizontally. Let's check out the vertical FOV now. So that is 40, 50, 60. You can't see it here on the screen anymore, but I could still see it in VR. So we got to 94, 96, 96. And that was the most I saw here. Actually, no, okay, 94. So 94 vertically, 112 horizontally. All right, so from the measurement we learned it's now 112 horizontal. That is definitely good. That is more now than the index. And yeah, if you love the index FOV, now you can say, well, you can get more here with the crystal. So, but what else do I see now? So let's get into the pros and cons. So without a doubt, yeah, this is good. This is good. This is better than before. So you would want to have that. Now, I also see some negatives though. Let me check that. So it does feel, first of all, that the binocular overlap is less now. Definitely. So for those who know that it's a problem for you with the binocular overlap, then yeah, you will have less here. So I see that when I look to the very right and when I look to the very left. Now, if I look to the very left here right now, this area, I'm not sure if you can still see it. Like this, I can only see now with the left eye. With the right eye, I just see black in this area here. And it goes exactly here. Yes. And for the very right, my right controller is out of battery. Also here, this area, the exact the very right, I can only see it with my right eye. The left eye would only see until here. So there's quite a big area that on the right and left do not overlap. So for the center, let me show you which part overlap. So this part overlaps. This part. Yeah, it is still okay. But if you did not enjoy the binocular overlap of the Quest Pro, then you would also not enjoy this here, I would say. So yeah, this is definitely like a drawback of this. Yes. But one good thing to say, this is not like the optical problem of the 8KX. So if you didn't have a chance to look through the 8KX because it was strange, you will still be able to look through this here. So it's a different kind of optical flaw, having not the biggest binocular overlap. Yeah, but they're winning FOV here by sacrificing binocular overlap. That is for sure. So in terms of distortions, no, this is as good as before. Let's see what else. Let's have a look here at something. I would say that for the edge to edge clarity, though, okay, he is still pretty good. But vertically, like looking down, it does lose quite a lot of clarity, in my opinion, from the middle to down. Like horizontally, it's still okay, but going down, I would say that the original lenses are better in terms of how they preserve clarity, looking down. Right, that is probably very important to say. In terms of clarity, though, in general, in the sweet spot, that still looks incredible. Yes. That is still very beautiful. Okay. So, yes, bigger FOV, definitely. Horizontally, at least. Less binocular overlap. Well, they did tell me to add +5 to the IPD. Let me just put it back to my normal IPD setting. So okay, now I am on my IPD setting. Yeah, binocular overlap is a bit better. Probably I would sacrifice again a bit of the FOV, but yeah, like this, I would prefer it, honestly speaking. So here we are. Let's get into it. And yeah, I'm coming from the Quest 3, right? And I played this game as well, but it is again mind-blowing every time when you're in the Pimax, the clarity and the colors. It's really, really such a great big difference. So yeah, if you want high end, this is absolutely great. So now let's find out if I can enjoy this or not. All right. Yeah, what a game. What a beautiful game that this is. Nice. And you get more FOV. Yeah, that's without a doubt. It is not a game changer in terms of FOV, but it is noticeable. It is without a doubt noticeable. So, okay, right now, with some dark areas, I don't mind the binocular overlap, the less binocular overlap, right? Because when I look left, anyways, it's dark. However, the question will be, how is it when everything is bright, and we're getting to brighter areas here? Okay, now, okay, all right. So now here on the left, this is bright, and I can simply tell that okay, only one eye sees the very left. Yeah, this is I personally prefer a better binocular overlap, I must say. That's my personal thing. Probably other people will think like, okay, cool, I got more FOV, that's fine. And if you're one of these people, then yeah, cool, you're getting more FOV, then you can go for them. Right? But just like for me, it's simply it will always remind me, okay, something is... Why does my other eye not see that as well? Right. It is, but it is still good. It is still super clear. And you do get more FOV. So it is really up to you. What is more important for you? Just checking about the clarity going down. It is a great experience. Overall, it is a great experience. Just I'm a nitpicker when it comes to binocular overlap. That is simply my thing. So the Quest 3 has a better binocular overlap. And yeah, so this is a tough one. It is, of course, also good to have more than index FOV, right? So it absolutely depends on you. What do you like better? Like a better binocular overlap or a better FOV? That is what it boils down to, in my opinion. All right. And here I am again with the standard 35 ppd glass lenses. Yes, you have a bit less of an FOV. Well, but I do enjoy the better binocular overlap better. So yeah, okay, really, I can tell now this is the small FOV. So before I had more, but I do like the binocular FOV better. Also, it feels like, yeah, I think, in my opinion, the lenses are also better in terms of clarity, vertically going down for edge-to-edge clarity. Yeah. Yeah. That's my verdict. So you do get more FOV, like noticeably more FOV with the wide FOV lenses. However, you do have less binocular overlap for people who don't care about that, for people who could enjoy the Quest Pro and the Aero, no problem. For people like me who, well, care about it more, I personally prefer the 35 ppd lenses, and I will keep them installed in my Pimax Crystal. Yes, that is my verdict for this. But again, if you are not sensitive to binocular overlap, you will enjoy the wide FOV lenses. All right, let's come to the conclusion of the wide FOV lenses. Yeah, wow. They do work. They work. So 112 degrees horizontal. It is way more than the 102, right? So yeah, 10 more. It's 10 degrees more. But you do see that. So now you have like an FOV of the valve index or even a bit more. So yes, you do see it, and that is definitely good. And then I went back to the other lenses, and yes, I could see, okay, yep, more is good, for sure. So for people who really love a wide FOV, that is good. However, I personally will still stick to the 35 ppd glass lenses. And the reason for me is the binocular overlap. I'm personally really into binocular overlap, so I can very easily see it if the binocular overlap suffers. And with these lenses, it does suffer. So you have less binocular overlap, which means like you see less of the same picture with both eyes, right? So if you look to the left and you look to the right, then there's quite a big area that only one eye sees. And so when you do look to the left, you'll always see that, okay, the one eye sees the left area and the other eye, it just sees black where the lens ends. So there's some black thing in my view which kind of yanks me personally out of the immersion. And I know that other people don't care about this. Other people don't have this problem. They get used to it and they don't see it at all, right? So I had that problem also with the Quest Pro, where I saw it a lot, but other people were like loving the freaking hell out of it, you know? So it is really a very personal thing. So for me, again, I'm going to stick to the 35 ppd lenses because they give me that bigger binocular overlap and more of a consistent picture where I don't see some kind of black thing somehow in the view. Yes, that is my verdict, my personal verdict, and I'm sure there will be people who love them, and that is fine too, right? So I wouldn't say like, oh no, don't get them. It just depends on how important the binocular overlap is for you. Yes. Also, one more thing, unfortunately, the Hans VR lens inserts, they do not fit over the big FOV lenses. So that is another thing to consider. So either Hans would make another one where this part here is longer, or you cannot use them. Yes, unfortunately. That is like that. Yes, and that is everything that I got for this video. I hope that you enjoy these very independent videos where I simply tell you everything that I see. If you do, give it a thumbs up. If you have not yet subscribed to MRTV, absolutely do that now if you're interested in VR, and you are obviously. And yeah, do let me know in the comment section, what is important for you, the wide FOV, or do you care about the binocular overlap? That would be really, really important for me to find out and for the algorithm, so more people will watch my videos. And that's everything that I got for today. I'm looking forward to see you in the next one. Until then, bye-bye.